Welcome to a late start Monday.
That's what Mondays are for. Monday.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. Stop texting me, Freddy. Yes, I know I am late. Thank you very much for letting me know.
But there's a good reason.
What's the good reason?
You had a thing to do this morning.
Yes. I am, according to my doctors this morning, officially. Technically, but officially, I am no longer diabetic.
Congratulations.
A1C.
Way to go.
A1C came in at 6.1.
Fantastic.
Which is 4 points lower than I had even attempted to get it to. And they are now going to proceed to take me off of insulin in the next 3 months. They don't want to do it all at one time. They don't want to crash my system. And Dr. Hare is going to come, FAU Medical. I want to thank them. They are going to be coming on set, and they want to talk to all the people that have helped me, including you, in doing this remarkable journey.
What a journey.
Yes. And now we're going to be trying to attack neuropathy. And we're going to talk about that when they come. But I also want to thank Weight Watchers. I want to thank Linda for taking me there and saying, stop eating that, down to 182 from 248 pounds. So I think that the secret here is a combination of a lot of things. A lot of people I'd like to thank Daphne from
Health and Vitamin Concepts.
Doing her Meridian thing. And Coach.
Pick one. I had 20 coaches.
Coach
Leslie, Coach Heather, you name it, you had them.
But I just want to say thank you, because you know something, when I set out on this journey and told everybody that I was going to kick this in the butt, I didn't think that it was going to happen. All honesty aside, I said, you know something, sometimes your ticket gets punched and it's time to go out the door. So that it has come full circle. Doc didn't even recognize me today, which was hilarious. He's just looking at me like, who are you? And I says, it's me. He says, oh my God, I didn't recognize you. So do I look that different?
Yes. As a matter of fact, people sit at NN and they see that our original banner from 3 years ago.
I see that.
And they say, could you guys please go for a new photo shoot? Is that really both of you? I said, yeah, it's a reminder of where we came from.
I don't want to change that.
I know. That's what I told them.
I says, it just keeps me on base. But anyway, the good news is that hopefully in 3 months, all the pills are going to be going. They're going to cut down my metformin, and metformin doesn't reduce blood sugar; it stabilizes. So I may be on that for a while, but no insulin, which was the name of the game when we started this whole thing.
Fantastic! Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And I don't think some people realize who are tuning into this part of your journey. When you first had everything at the hospital, your A1C was 11?
11.2.
11.2. And normal non-diabetic range is under 6.6, correct?
6.6 and below, yes.
So what a huge journey you've made. Congratulations.
No, he gets this. He says to me, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Now, the last time he did this, he scared me to death, you know? He says, you're going to be taking the insulin, but if you notice that you start getting the shakes or lightheaded, or you go into this too low sugar deal, you got to stop taking it. I said, Doc, I know that. I know how that feels. It's happened to me in the past. But that we're having this conversation is the amazing part of this whole thing. But anyway.
Congrats. What a team. You know, we always say it takes a village, and truly talking about East meets West. We have a lot of alternative healing on the show. We have CBD and Daphne and all of our supplements. And as a matter of fact, I've got 2 new ones for you in the side room that she gave me on Saturday. One for your sugar and the magnesium.
Yes.
Plus, you have your regular physician. So we never tell you, don't take your meds, don't go to the doctor. That is never part of what we say. It's just about educating that there's other things that you can do.
And now
there you have it.
But now we're educating him, who has been a doctor for over 50 years, and he wants to hear about all of it because he said to me, I've never seen a case like yours, and he wants to talk. He knows Daphne. Apparently they've had communication.
Yes, they have. You know, we're pretty good at what we do.
And he says to me, when he first met me, that I did a lot of talking. He didn't believe any of it. He says, but I'm witnessing that you put your money where your mouth is. So now he's going to keep his deal, and he's going to come on the show, and he's willing to meet everybody, which is laser, all the things that I've tried to help me get to where I am. He's willing to sit down now and talk to them. He's a man of his word, so he's going to keep.
You know why? Because you can look at case studies and you can read a lot of things on paper, and you can see all these double-blind placebo studies. And they put them on paper, and they're done all over the world. But until you actually see someone do it, walk it, talk it, live it, and see the changes, that's when you believe it. Because you can read studies, but until you actually see what you've done and what you've accomplished, and truly, you've done all the work. But from water to no ketchup. The simple things we laugh at. And actually yesterday I posted something about magnesium and how they say magnesium is really not the new antidepressant, but when people realize if you take the appropriate magnesium, it helps with depression and anxiety. You would not believe the amount of hits and likes and comments I got on that one post.
But it's funny because, magnesium, I didn't know how vital and important it is. And when I said it to Doc today, he looked at me and says, why, yes, it is. And says, but you know something? I've been coming here for a year, and we never spoke about magnesium.
That's one of the bottles I have for you.
But the importance of a diabetic on magnesium is 100 times forward. The other thing that I didn't know is that pneumonia and the flu, I am A1 case to get that. Now, I never get sick. I mean, I got sick the other day, but I usually don't get sick. So he gave me a flu shot. Look, I got bandages all over the place. I got one here. I got another one over here.
What did you get?
I got the flu shot.
And what else?
And I got the pneumonia shot.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, because we are prime candidates for getting that. So he looked at me. He says, "You're gonna take it, right?" And I said, "No, I don't want it." He says, "Yeah, you're gonna take it." I says, "Doc, no, you're gonna take it." So he put one on each arm.
You guys, be prepared to be co-hosts with me. Just saying.
Man.
Yeah.
Ain't going nowhere, baby. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So anyway, so that's
congratulations,
that's my
Dr.
story.
Hare and FAU.
Now,
really remarkable.
We have apparently our guests are lost because they're not here. So we're just going to keep going until somebody shows up.
Someone's going to show up.
Eventually.
That's our 1 o'clock guest.
Oh, there you go.
We're doing at 1 o'clock. We're talking feng shui. We're going to crystallize and colorize and put some necklaces on and have some color fun.
We're going to what?
Crystallize, colorize, have some color fun. And
We're
let me
gonna
ask
what?
you a question.
No, don't ask me any questions.
How'd you like that surprise I brought in for you today?
The Russian rocket in the house. And she comes in, and I asked her to take a picture, and she ran home to get her camera.
She went home to get her camera to take a picture because what Jay created for us, that amazing portrait, that color block portrait we're going to hang, and Rita's here, and she's going to take it with her. Hopefully Rita doesn't take it before Elena comes back in to take the picture.
I saw Rita in the parking lot, so you may be out of luck.
I may be out of luck, which is a possibility. But Elena will come back in. And how about is that for timing to have Elena? Almost a year. But her life has come full circle, and she's doing some modeling, and everyone gets to meet her. And we've got Jacob and Jaja and Hector on the board. And September is in full swing. I'm just saying. How was your weekend?
Fantastic. I worked, and then suddenly I worked in the house. So it's interesting.
And what movie
weekend
did you see this weekend?
Now.
You always go to the movies, so.
Now.
Did you go to a movie?
I went to the movies on Saturday night.
And?
I'm going to tell you something.
And? Yeah.
All kidding aside, you got to go see The Nun.
It looks scary to me.
You seen The Nun?
How was
it? You seen it? You seen it? You got to see The Nun and take a change of underwear. Take a change of underwear.
It's a scary movie.
It's scary, right? You got to take a change of underwear because I'm going to tell you the way you go in is not the way you're going to come out.
Why do people see movies like that?
It's the best.
Why?
Now, I went in there.
It's an adrenaline rush. You can burn calories from watching a horror.
All right, then maybe I'm in.
That's why I'm down a pound. Listen, but then I went in there and there was a bunch of high school and I think high school. I don't think there were seniors and juniors in college. I think there were high school kids. And I'm sitting in the back row because I always sit in the back. And there's this girl and this guy. and they decide to turn their phones on and talk during the movie. It was the most ridiculous thing. So, Linda has to say something. Shh. It made it worse because the lady says, I don't live in Florida. I don't care if they throw me out. So I said, come on, give me a break. I didn't pay to hear you talk.
But how was the movie? Forget the other people. How was the movie?
The movie is a chiller.
And if I ask you what it's about, don't tell me the
I'm
nun.
not going to tell you what it's about.
Don't tell me the nun. Well, what's the premise of the movie?
You got to go see it.
It's about a real nun?
It's about a nun.
No, Dawn, a fake nun. A nun. It's a nun. Not a fake nun, not a real nun. It's a nun. You got to go see it because a hint of this movie will give it away.
Really?
Now, this movie is one of the parts of the original movie, which was with the doll and the Annabelle. The Conjuring, the Conjurer.
That's right.
Conjurer, Conjuring, conjure something.
Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference.
Big difference? All right, Conjurer.
Because it could be a movie called The Conjurer, but the movie you're talking about is called The Conjuring.
It's the Conjuring. Go see the Conjuring and don't mix it up with the Tangerine. But listen, that movie has all these pieces at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And in there, you will see one of the characters that this movie is about, and it didn't explain it at that time, but this explains the whole thing. And I'm going to tell you something. That
Freddy, now I know what it is. Now
We
I
need-
know what it's about.
Let's put a camera on you guys.
no, yeah, put the 360. No, you're not going to know what it's about. It's all
Conjuring.
the Conjuring.
We have to give you guys a mic also.
It takes some mics.
Well, take a mic. Hector, what's a conjuring?
You got to take off the mute on his.
He's looking to see.
We have a very complicated board now. You have to take off. There you go.
Okay.
What's a Conjuring?
Not Conjuring, Conjuring. As in having conjuring.
I don't hear him. Okay, go
Now you
ahead.
hear me?
Now I
Yes.
hear you.
It's not conjuring, it's conjuring. As in the
Conjuring.
process of conjuring. Wait, can't do that. Never mind.
He's a walking dictionary. He's actually going to
Well,
give you
no, just a
the
cinema.
part
No,
of
no,
That
speech
just a
for
website,
it.
that website's a little confused.
No, I'm just a cinephile.
You're what? You're a what?
A fan, someone who likes movies.
You're a cinephile?
That's the actual term.
Cinephile.
Like,
Yes.
It means you like movies.
Wow, this guy,
Cinematics.
you know,
This guy
he's
is
the
like-
animator and the cinephile.
he's a cine.
He's a cinephile.
I could call him a lot of names, but cinephile is
Animator.
one. But anyway, so this movie was fantastic because it has
I'm laughing
scary,
at Judge. Are the 360 doesn't it spin on its own? You don't have to move it around?
No, you could.
Well, no, we were trying
It's
to
there.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get it to back up.
Is it
Like,
too-
It's all three of us.
The cinephile, yes. All three of you. The cinephile.
We lost a try.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
Conjuring.
Okay, either way, they're all horror They're all horror films,
Hmm.
and
So did you see it?
nah, not a fan.
It's the best. Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of horror films either. I'm just saying, Hector.
Oh,
I'm
I
right there
love.
with
You like horror films?
I actually went and saw The Nun with my roommate, and he was texting our other roommate during the movie about how much he hated the movie. And I was like, bro, just put your phone away. It's a movie. You're paying to watch the movie, not to text your friends.
Did he leave? I think I would have left.
He left maybe like 3/4 of the way through the movie, and he never came back, and he was waiting outside.
Oh, it's a great
Now,
movie.
you said there was some factual information, though.
Factual.
Factual.
There's
Things
a-
that you learned that
there's a-
you did not know.
Yes, there's a part in that movie that says that Mary points the way. Now, there's a reason why that say that in that movie, but if you look it up biblically, I learned a lot about so-called Virgin Mary. And if you look it up, it will explain why they use Mary points the way, because, she was the mother of Christ, and she pointed the way towards a lot of stuff that he talked about and did, and depending on your take on the whole deal, it
Well,
was
I
an
would
amazing
believe that. I
piece.
would believe he learned a lot from his mother. If
Well,
you
it's a
just
lot.
simplify it back to what you learned from your parents.
Well, there were things that I looked up. I never realized that Mary was between 14 and 16 years of age when she gave birth to Christ. I didn't know that. And
Wow.
also, I didn't know that she lived 11 years after his death. I didn't know that. I didn't know that she died between 46 and 49 years of age, and yada yada, where she's buried. And I found out where Moses allegedly is buried. There's a lot of allegedly.
They told all of this in the movie?
No.
You did some more
I
research.
did some research because of the movie. But I'm gonna tell you, the good thing about this particular movie is that it comes from another movie. It's doing something, explaining something else of another movie. Which
Conjuring.
all of those were fantastic. If you like horror films,
I don't. And as a matter of fact, I looked through all of the 20 movies that were playing over the weekend. They were all horror films.
Yeah.
Except for, The Rich Crazy Asians or something?
Oh, I went to see that too.
That was the only one that wasn't a horror
That's
film.
a comedy.
Yes, I didn't go see
But
any
it gets
movies.
a little pooky.
Well, that's what I was afraid of.
Did you
so
guys
I
see that
decided
one?
not to go. What was it called? Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Your mom did? Did she like it? You liked it?
You saw it?
You saw it?
Now, have you seen the movie? Yeah, I saw it. It was okay. I give it it was good. It was all right. Linda loved it. Okay. Did you see the movie of the year? Have you guys seen the movie of the year? You predict, this prediction will happen. Of this year.
This year.
At the end in December, what's going to be the movie of the year?
Freddie thinks it's going to be Book Club. I still have not seen
The
it.
Book Club. Have you seen the Book Club? It is the worst movie made in the history of man. But everybody loves it. You gotta go see it. It's like the latest. Remember John Travolta's Saturday Night Live? I thought it was the stupidest movie that God created. I swear to God, God woke up one day and says, okay, stupid movie time. And that movie was made.
It's a great
was the
movie.
biggest.
It's the music,
Yeah, the music.
the dancing,
Oh, please. I used to hang out
the
in clubs all the
sexual
time.
tension.
What sexual tension? They made love in a bridge in the back of a car.
It's a thing.
Oh, please. And
Didn't it take you back?
No, I didn't do that. Take me back where? To the back of some place?
It took David back. He can relate.
Where you were fooling around on Throgside Bridge? You couldn't afford like a parking lot?
In dark parking lots, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's the French way guy.
He's feng shui.
Yeah.
We're going to learn how to feng shui a
Oh,
car.
baby, do I got questions for
Wait to
him.
learn how we're going to feng shui the studio. Because you know what tonight is? Actually, I didn't even
Yes,
know.
I do.
When I booked David to come
I know
on.
what it is.
What is tonight?
The
Peter,
harvest.
sorry.
The harvest moon.
Yes.
Yes. And do you know that
The harvestful
Saturday
moon.
is the day of coffee?
Which Saturday? The one that just
I
passed?
don't know. It's
or the
either
one coming
past or
up?
the one coming out.
What's the
I
day?
didn't get that part, but it's one of those.
International Coffee Day? When
Yes.
is it?
Every day is coffee day.
But which
Every
is
day
International
Day.
Coffee Day? It's Saturday.
Who knows?
Hector's so funny. Every day is coffee day.
This
Do you
guy-
drink coffee? You want some?
He doesn't know.
You would
Who
like
knows?
some coffee?
Black, please.
Well, you got to get
Go
your
help
ass up and get it.
Oh, I gotta get it myself?
Yeah. What do you think? This is the French way. This is the French way. You get it yourself.
The French way, the feng shui. He's going to tell us probably
The
the
feng
coffee
shui.
pot shouldn't be over there.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should be northeast, northwest. No, is it northeast, northwest? What is it?
Of where?
You can use that paper cup over there. I don't have to wash after you either.
Yeah, well, that one said Freddy, and it was you.
That's right. That's Freddy. You know. Is it northeast, northwest? Everything has to point in one direction.
Yes, that's pointing in the right direction.
That makes
Yeah, let's
sense.
point in the right direction. No, it's different. It's when you come in, there's the door and how you see things. And so I got a whole lot of questions because our door is nowhere near where we are.
We're not set up for French way.
We're going to be. Not a French
Well,
fry.
Actually, that is.
That is. He's looking at our
South.
south,
Almost
West.
Southwest.
Yeah.
Basically south.
South,
But
southwest.
that is
north,
north.
and that's northeast, and that's northwest.
I love flowers in the corner. It has nothing to do with north or south or east or west.
Flowers in the corner work only because that's where our camera shot is. Do you like those flowers? Actually, I just went and got them
You got
today.
those?
I did.
Oh,
Johnny Mangoes.
oh, the mango man. What happened to our florist?
And I had to call her. But she did leave the lucky bamboo, and that's all part of everything.
Well, we'll talk about that bamboo as a lucky bamboo.
Ah, I'm not so sure.
I'm gonna tell you something. Bamboo is a friend. I used to smoke it, I used to eat it, and then I planted it.
Well, now we have diapers made out of it.
And now we got diapers. So when I get older, you know what I'm gonna be wearing. Just saying.
I hope not.
I'm just
I
saying.
got to tell you.
Gotta go the French way. Isn't that red thing that they tie? What is that called? The red ribbon around your
Kabbalah
wrist.
string?
Kabbalah string. Isn't that part of the whole deal?
That's Jewish.
Is
That's
it?
Kabbalistic. That's spiritual.
They put one of those on me.
Well, feng shui, well, hey,
I think
it's
a lot
not
of it-
Kabbalist me, but I wear red.
You wear
Well, there you
red.
go. But mine's fell off. They said you have to wear it till it falls off.
Yes.
Either that or your hand, one or the other.
I have a red ribbon around my bed. They said it helps keep you grounded.
A red ribbon around your bread.
Well,
A
does
red
it
ribbon.
touch the ground?
No.
Well,
Ah, we got lots to talk about.
Red ribbon around your bed.
Yes.
The hell
Because
is
my
that?
bed, my headboard is metal. So they said
Your
I
headboard
needed-
is metal.
See?
bars?
It's kind of a wrought iron headboard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect for handcuffs, but not great feng shui.
Not great feng
Oh,
shui, but
so-
perfect for
hold
handcuffs.
on
We
a
got a lot to
second.
talk about.
Hold on
I
a
guess we
second.
should give him a
What?
mic, huh?
So hold on a second. So now we find out that you have handcuffs and red ribbons in your
I
bedroom.
don't have handcuffs. I just have metal
Oh,
bars
yes.
on my headboard.
You wouldn't have told people it wasn't metal if you didn't want us. All right, so I got a bunch of handcuffs over there. I think I'll put you, start calling you a
That's
handcuff
handcuff
door.
Jamie.
Handcuff door.
I'm just a little worried now that he has a bunch of handcuffs over here.
It's over there, right behind you.
Oh.
Peter,
Oh.
we have a mic for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, should I? I don't know what the camera is. Should I come on camera?
No, just stand there and
Oh, I'll
drink your
stand there and
coffee.
talk. I'll
And
have me my
drink
coffee
coffee.
now.
It
Actually,
ain't your turn yet, just because we don't know if somebody's going to show up any minute.
that's fine. Actually, I was just meeting with Chris and Lelaine.
You were the 12 o'clock meeting?
The 11 o'clock meeting.
Isn't that funny? Because they're on the way here.
Yeah.
So why is he here and
Yeah,
they're
and
not here?
actually, I'm having lunch with them later on to talk about a project.
Do you know
So-
the funny thing is? They could have had the meeting with you here, and then they would have been on time.
But there were other people in the meeting.
Oh, okay. There you have
Actually,
it.
I was added at the last minute into the meeting. I didn't even know what's happening, but I was in a previous meeting.
That's
how
very
things
funny.
flow in. But no, the handcuffs. Well, furry handcuffs. Interesting, Freddy.
How do you like that? Yeah, Chris and Lelaine.
How do you know the furry?
Because there's you
Because
can
I can
see
look at
them.
them and see.
Oh, I thought he was saying that out of
Yes,
experience.
it's a whole thing. And you can feng shui a room. You can feng shui your house.
You can feng shui your car. You can feng shui your office.
Now,
It's
let me
huge.
ask you a question. Does it really make a difference if you feng shui stuff?
Oh yeah, it's made a difference in my life.
All right. No, and I gotta
absolutely
tell you,
does.
It's
I,
made a difference in many of my clients' lives
Yeah.
over the years.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So,
Good feng shui is just good basic sense, good logic, and good design.
okay, so at 1 o'clock, we're going to touch on the feng shui
I
stuff.
used to read books, and one day I got so upset over what the book said that there was a plant in front of my front door. I rushed home and I had to move the plant away from my front door. Now it's on the side by the mulch.
Right? Good.
Couldn't block the energy coming into your house.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Guys, light up some mics so you can answer this. Okay, so the bottom line, do you think you are a superstitious person?
Yes.
Jeez, you didn't even think about that. You
I
are?
am.
You're superstitious. Peter, you're superstitious?
Not a bit.
Not a bit, but you do Feng Shui.
I do feng shui.
Feng Shui.
Feng shui.
But you're not superstitious.
Not at all. Am I superstitious? I don't try not to step on the line because you break. No.
Well, that's superstition.
No, I'm teasing. I believe that there are powers and energies out there that both we know about and don't know about that have an impact on our lives and how you live your life.
But per se, you're not a
But
superstitious
yeah, I would call it
person.
more in touch with spirit than superstition.
Okay.
But other people, it's everyone looks at if they don't understand it or they can't touch it, it may become superstition. Yeah, actually, yes, I am. I have an old.
Okay, Peter, this is like
All
a
right, I won't
30-minute
say-
show.
Thinking it through.
It's a yes or no. You either are or
he's
you
gotta
aren't.
think it through.
Well, I'm superstitious about saying yes or no.
Okay, so hold on to your thought,
Are
and
you
we'll get back to you.
superstitious?
I am highly superstitious.
Well, Freddie, do if somebody reaches out to you across the door, and, will you shake hands with them in the through the doorway?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
All right. Well, see, I do. It's not comfortable,
If I'm on a hitting streak,
and that's not feng shui. That's just an old superstition.
if I'm on it, when I was on a hitting streak playing ball, I wouldn't change my socks.
Will you
until the
walk
hitting
under a
streak.
ladder?
I walk under, over, and in between.
What if you see a black cat?
I have backed my car up and gone the other way.
See,
I've
so
done
you
that.
are.
Dang, Freddy.
I've done that.
Are you
But-
guys superstitious?
Are you guys superstitious?
I am not superstitious at all.
At
in
all?
the slightest.
You don't believe that if you break a mirror, nothing bad is going to happen to you?
No, I just believe that I'll have to go buy a new mirror.
Hector?
Heck, are you superstitious or does it not matter?
In my case, I am superstitious, but I've also realized I've accumulated so much bad luck it might not even really matter.
You know, Hector, not for nothing, but after the show, I want to sit down and talk to you. What do you mean?
do
You
you
can't
mean
go through
accumulate
life
bad
like
luck?
That's
that.
scary.
You just have to say yes or no.
No, Hector, he's analytical.
He is very
He's very
analytical.
analytical.
That's why they call
Do you
him.
think
the animal.
everything through?
Not really.
I'll either think everything through or I won't think anything through at all. But I'll still go.
It's like feast of famine.
I
with
think
these guys.
everything through before I do
And
it.
JJ, are you superstitious?
I'm not very superstitious.
Not
no.
very, but are you?
A little bit with sports, because I don't know. I had to bounce the ball like 5 times because I used to play volleyball. I had to bounce the ball 8 times before I served.
Or is that OCD?
That's it. Otherwise, I would miss it. I could miss it either way, but
So,
you know.
who do we have at one?
Oh, look who's here!
Who do we have at one?
Peter
And?
and Catherine from Katia Designs.
Oh, Katya. So we might as well just put them up here.
Yeah, put them all up.
Come on
We'll
up.
keep rolling.
Peter, leave that mic there. Come on
Yeah,
up.
Peter said, We got to turn this one on. He said, "Oh, I was in a meeting with Elaine and Chris." I said, "Really? You could have the meeting here."
I mean, we had to because there was an accident too, and then he had to help.
Are we doing
Everything, everyone
On
okay?
3, the 3 ox 3.
Yeah, no, it was an accident with somebody in front
There
of
you go.
us.
You got it.
Turned around, I thought that they
Ox
were
3 on the.
like unconscious in their car.
In the car in front of you?
No, it was like an accident that I was
Oh my
driving
gosh.
past and they looked unconscious.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Okay. Now you gotta light up these mics.
But then when we got there,
You got his light
They were
lit
okay?
up.
yeah, they were coming out.
His
I
arm?
don't think that they were okay, but there was people like
Ambulance came?
no, there was a guy on the phone.
Oh, you want to join the
Wow.
party and get closer to the mic? Thank you.
Are we on there?
Yes.
Yes, we're on.
Maybe the
Oh.
gains. You have to play with the 1, 2, 3, 4 gains to lower it so we don't get squeech. And how you doing, Wonder Woman?
Hello. I'm
They think
good.
they just saw an
I'm good.
accident.
Yeah.
They're kind of a little disturbed right now.
You were in an accident or you saw an accident?
No. How would a Wonder Woman be in an accident?
Now, that was a great movie, speaking of movies.
Now that was a great movie.
It was. That one took me by surprise when I went to see it. Okay, now a couple of things about you. Let me ask you. Now that we have you feeling all these people, you don't actually believe that you are invincible, right? As a Wonder
No.
Woman person. I mean, you're not gonna jump off a rooftop and wear like a
No.
towel and say you can fly and things like that.
No, I just say like obnoxious stuff like that to
Okay.
challenge the people.
It's not obnoxious. I think, did you see the picture of her from the 18?
75.
Looks just
Where'd you get that picture?
like her.
I've seen it before, but then I was like, nah, I don't look like that. But then
No, it looks
I-
exactly
It looks
like
exactly
when I
like
saw
you.
it again after 2 years, like this looks like me. So I shared it as a joke, and then kind of just blew up.
It looks just like you. Did you
I know.
research who she is? And
I mean, like
Dawn's
I
my
would not be
game maybe, so
surprised
I'm
if
2.
that was probably me because she's kind of
No,
mysterious.
down.
She never
Two
gave
out.
up
I'm
her
2.
name.
really,
Yeah, but then I'm thinking this, like I'm gonna dress up like her on Halloween, and then I'm gonna say I'm on a mission to find out who this person is. Can you help me find out? Like,
Wow.
and then they get shared.
looks
shared.
just like her. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
so
It's
Don't you think?
incredible, yeah.
Well, show me at lunch.
So Peter comes in. He says, "I was just at a meeting with Chris
3.
and Elaine." I said, "If you had the meeting here, then everyone would be on time." And he said, "No, there are other
Again.
people at the meeting."
Might be
They were.
pinching. You may
Was
have
it a
to
good
turn 'em
meeting?
down.
Oh yeah.
It was an awesome meeting.
So
Now,
what are
let
you
me-
guys working on?
It was,
It's
no.
actually it's an expansion of from last Monday when we were here as part of the networking beast. It's an expansion of taking the skills that have built the networking beast so enormously in such a quick time and putting them together to be able to help other people do the same thing in terms of brand consciousness and brand development and marketing and digital marketing and all the other things. And we have Luis, who was here for about 2 seconds before he got scared that you were going to ask him to go
I
on
couldn't believe
air.
he really left.
Yeah, he came in, he was gone.
I
Because,
know, I saw
Yeah, because he was afraid that you would ask him to speak
Who
on air.
was that?
the guy that sat next to
He
Peter for about 30
he was
seconds
shy, but an
Today?
incredible. No,
last week.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Incredibly talented graphic artist, and to work with people on their logos.
So he doesn't
And-
like talking to people?
Oh, he loves talking to people, but not with an audience.
That's
Some people like that. Me,
He
give me a
likes-
microphone, I'm happy.
He doesn't like talking to people with an audience. Okay,
He's
that
an
doesn't.
intro-
He's more of a one-on-one kind of person.
Now I got a question for this gentleman over here. The beard, all of a sudden, what are you, Paul Bunyan?
What's
I noticed since you've been in this relationship, you're getting a beard. Like all of a sudden, where'd that come from?
You remember the first
Yeah.
day I came here? I showed
Yeah.
you the picture of me, and I had a huge beard, and you're like,
Huge.
"This is not even you."
Are you gonna go back
no,
to that
I
look?
got I gotta trim
You gotta
it down.
trim what
He
down?
needs to trim it a
He
little
looks
bit.
like
Yeah.
Paul Bunyan over
Well,
there.
Elaine, do you like it?
No.
I
That's
can
why he
tell
has
she
to
doesn't
trim it.
like it.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, like, but he did ask me if he can grow it like Duck Dynasty type. Only if
That's long.
I know, only if he can step into the mindset of a business owner within 6 months, and if he falls off the wagon, he is not allowed to ask me that ever again.
He needs to step into the mindset of a business owner. She's got conditions of what he can do.
This is, you
I'm
are just
becoming more
one.
and more impressed with Elaine.
You are just very scary.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, you're a scary
He
individual.
loves it.
It was the playoff. It was the playoff beard.
How'd you
know?
do?
No shave. We lost, unfortunately.
We lost Sunday.
Yeah, we lost, and I hurt my shoulder pretty bad too.
Did
so
you make a catch?
It was worse. No, I was injured in halftime.
You got
I was
injured at the half?
chasing this guy down, and I
I
fell.
thought you were
and
playing
popped.
flag football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but
Oh, it gets a little violent.
it gets a little rough. I fell and my elbow hit the ground and popped. I think my shoulder was a little separated.
How come she never goes to your games?
So hot.
She's
She likes
gone
the
to a
popper,
lot
though.
of them, but we like to bring.
I
the
never saw
dogs,
her at a game.
But we can't bring the dogs to that park.
Now, those two tigers that you have, my goodness gracious, those are Rottweilers? What are those?
No, pit bulls.
They are huge.
Yeah, they are.
So
How
you
big?
decided, they're
Lucky's,
huge, they're bigger than you.
105 pounds. Yeah, he's big.
You have 2 pit bulls. You know, Yelena was just showing me the 2 scars on her leg. She
From
just
a pit
broke up
bull.
an accident from a pit bull, 5 stitches.
Oh.
First of all,
Yeah.
you never break up two pit bulls
And
fighting.
apparently it ate through her fingers, so now she's got acrylic nails. She had a mess.
Ooh.
I don't know if she's coming back here. I
She
know.
probably went to the vet. Okay, so let's talk digital marketing. We're doing the Francois.
Well, we're going to kind of just have this whole conversation. I want to know more about your meeting because what we did is we brought them all together, right? And they did
Why do
exactly
you want to know about their meeting?
because you know how we bring people together,
Okay.
and we always say people's businesses either succeed or fail based on their follow-up. You guys are the perfect example of continuing the follow-up and growing the potential of a business, right? Then there are others that sit here and say, nobody called me. Can I have the phone number to that person? Well, we're not here to grow your business. We'll make the connections, but then it's up to you, and you're shaking your head. This is what you do, right? This is part of that small group that you guys are working with.
Yeah, well, that's the networking beast is the big, huge, wow. Then from the networking beast, now these are two, it's under the networking beast umbrella. These are 2 separate focuses. What we were talking about last week was the ROI Power Group, where you really focus in on talking to people, on relationships, on building that referral basis. What we're talking, with Elaine and Chris and myself and Gabe from the Networking Beast and Luis, the graphic person, is taking the skills that created the Networking Beast as this unbelievable enterprise and putting together, offering it to other people to create their own major networking beast of their business, whether it be the digital marketing, the social media, all the specialties that Elaine and Chris have. And with myself, it would be, before that even starts, is developing your brand concept before you even get to the brand, so Luis can do the graphic design of the brand, and you're really digging in with what I call is finding your story, which allows you to show your heart, and then from that point, you build your brand.
I got a phone call from Gabe this morning. Apparently, they're going to the corner porch. They're going to talk to Mo about doing the breakfast for
Yep.
the ROI.
Yeah, for one of the groups run by April Laura, who's a real estate broker. She's going to be doing a morning breakfast group at the corner porch.
That's
You
what
know, I
they're
need to
doing.
ask you, you were supposed to go, Chris, or you went to an event last week at Corner Porch, and there was no event at Corner Porch.
there
What
wasn't.
happened?
They
You
said
went
that,
Monday night to an event, and it wasn't there.
That was Tommy's event, but they're not doing it there anymore.
they said that the restaurant was just closed down. I didn't register.
Oh yes, last Monday because they had to clean the kitchen.
Yeah, they did.
But
You missed
nobody,
that memo.
But nobody got. Were you the only one there?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Let
as
me-
soon as I arrived, I knew
What time did you
something
go
was
then?
up. It was like 6 o'clock.
Okay, let me tell you what you do. Plan B of any event that doesn't go off, you go to Scolavecchia. And you go in there, you say, listen, I want the Brooklyn Cafe pizza.
Okay.
And they bring you out a monster pizza.
We should go get some pizza today.
Monster pizza, 6 o'clock. They open at 5.
Okay.
And if you say, and then you tell them to pair it with a glass of wine, I'm gonna tell you, honey, you ain't seen nothing like this. I had one of those.
Okay.
My sugar didn't
What kind
spike.
of glass of wine?
He'll pair it up, whatever you
All
like.
right.
It depends on the pizza you buy.
What do you
Oh,
like?
Okay, that's true. Well, something like a real rich pizza, it's a Chianti, but a really good Chianti has to be, not too sweet.
Not too sweet, but it's funny because they put actually, we have an affiliation talking about businesses, and we have a pizza on their menu.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit because what I came up with is we're gonna do a banner that goes on the window. A banner about like maybe this big, maybe a little bigger. And then there's gonna have Dawn in the High, she's gonna be with the wand, and I wanna wear the hat, with the owner of that particular restaurant.
Oh, that is.
And on the bottom it says as seen by and the 95, the whole 9. Each one of these has to be custom made for every store. But my idea is to have 20 of these on Atlantic Avenue.
Wow.
So that way Everybody knows this. Everybody's in.
Jacob,
Everybody
you
wants
in?
it.
He's shaking his head yes. What do you
Right?
think?
Yeah, I know.
it's good. Like,
I
I mean,
Av is one of the most popular places for kids of our age.
The Avis.
So all
You know,
those.
we should start bringing the kids in from the schools. Right? Bring some of your Lynn
Why do
University
you do that
friends
with the
in.
finger? What is that?
We should bring them in.
Oh,
Just
to
like
bring 'em
like-
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should.
because that doesn't look right, but that looks more inclusive.
I don't know what the hell you're doing. But anyway, and then what we do is we give out those tickets that we have. We have these little tickets that we made up, and we give it to different people who ask about the cafe. Now, I gave you the idea with the coffee house, a coffee table at every restaurant. Anybody sits at the Brooklyn Cafe table
Yes.
gets coffee on us. It's a deal that I'm going to put in place.
Okay.
So if you're at Skolovecchia and you sit at the table with the umbrellas, that's our table. You get all the coffee you want. Good?
What if there's a
That's
line
good.
for the table?
I don't care.
They're gonna wait in line for free
I don't
coffee?
care. I don't care about the logistics. All I'm saying is
Logistics, Freddie vernacular in your dictionary.
that's another thing I need to ask you. What is this 1-800-CALL-FREDDY? What is wrong with you two? Did you see what was going on over the weekend?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
1-800 call Freddy?
Yes.
Call Freddie.
Don't do it because it doesn't go anywhere.
donations.
Oh, okay.
For donations.
I
What
said
is actually
1-800
1-800 donations?
No, but then she says it's Freddie's vocabulary, vernacular. I think this is the way I talk. And I don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
gonna make a book about you. You don't like that?
He likes it.
No.
We're going to monetize you, Freddie.
Oh, it'd make a great kids book, for the nighttime. Yeah.
We're gonna monetize Freddie.
Why don't you stab me a little lower there? Pete?
Freddie said, hey,
Just, you know,
Freddie,
Ace
Freddie says,
Brute.
hey, you,
Go ahead.
go sleep.
Go to sleep.
Hit him over the head with a book and put him right out.
So it's
Hey, come on,
going
I'm
to
a Brooklyn
be
boy.
the coffee table book, and it gets paired with a bag of our coffee.
Okay, what is
Ooh,
a
even
coffee table book? The book opens with little 4 legs on it?
Well, there is a thing like that. Coffee table book, you know how people just like to feng shui their house, so they put appropriate books on their table so it looks like
On
they're
their
very
coffee table.
educated.
Yes, and they never read one of those
Never,
books.
you never
Do
open
you
them.
know what Tom Sawyer is? Absolutely freaking not.
That's a joke on Seinfeld, right?
Exactly.
Nobody reads a damn thing.
It's the joke on Seinfeld. He's
Hey,
right.
we have a book nook over there. You see that? There's about 25, 30 books over there given to us by the authors and engraved to us, engraved or signature,
Well,
whatever.
a signed book, a signed, I almost said record, excuse me, a signed CD or DVD adds a lot of positive energy to that. I mean, that's literally getting it directly from the energy source. So absolutely.
So that's where we have the nook.
So you're going to be
By
able
the
to
coffee.
sign all of these books. We're going to do a book launch.
Yes.
And Freddie's going to sign his
What
Freddie
book?
dictionary.
So where
The coffee table book.
the coffee table book.
When they're drinking coffee, they're laughing, and
The
because
Brooklyn
they're
Cafe
reading
coffee
your
book.
vocabulary.
Are you guys like on some kind of
It makes
drugs?
perfect sense.
Oh, anything in your brain makes absolutely no sense, but that you have her following you.
It was her idea. But she's in my head, apparently, because you and I have talked about this for 2 years.
I never talked
The
about
Brooklyn
Freddie,
Cafe. No, I wanted to do a dictionary. We were going to do it for Christmas last year.
a dictionary.
Yeah.
Freddie's dictionary.
It'll be a bunch of Freddyisms.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you-
First of
That's-
all,
Exactly.
Yogi
That's
Bear,
what the
Yogi
Instagram
Bear,
said.
The
Yogi
Book of
Bear already
Freddy.
has that. Yogi
Book
Bear
of
did that.
Freddyisms.
What do I say there's a Freddyism?
Everything.
Everything is.
Oh my God, I just remembered doing the Freddy.
It's a dance.
Yeah.
What's in that coffee?
I
What you
just
put in
remembered.
it? Who made it?
Jaja made it.
Jaja, what you put in the coffee?
It's brilliant. It's caffeine, and it just went through. There was a great '60s hit song about doing the Freddy. What a great thing!
I never heard
Doing the
that.
Freddy. And there's a
Oh,
song
yeah,
called
like right.
right?
I
And
never heard that
The song
before.
"Freddie My Love." I heard that on the radio the other day.
Yeah, that was
There's
a
lot
stupid
of,
movie.
A lot of Freddys, and then there's
Doing the
Freddie
Freddy?
from there's Freddie from Halloween. Is it right?
You know, there
Freddy
was,
Krueger.
A lot of Freddys.
Isn't he coming back? Is that the one that's
yes,
coming back?
they're making one, and they're making
The
No,
another.
he's
19.
doing a guest appearance
Number
on some
18.
TV show.
The 18th?
No, number 18.
I'm going to ask all of our viewers. Write in your favorite. I can't even say it. Your
Your
favorite Freddyism, and that will go in the book.
Hey, Freddie, this is what I do for a living, okay? Now you know what I do. My son Freddie's watching today.
What does
Hello
he
to
think?
Rowan.
Hey,
He
Rowan.
thinks I'm mental. But this is who I hang out with.
So is he a Freddie Jr. or Freddie the Third? The Toid,
The
excuse me.
Toid?
The Toid.
No, he's not a turd.
He's a junior.
No, Toid,
He's
not,
not a turd. Freddie the turd, he
How
said.
did you get your name, by the way?
I was trying to get my
How
Brooklyn
come you're
back.
not
I was from a
Enrique?
soap opera. My mother loved a guy called Federico. I said, oh, Frederick, I love him.
And then we have Freddy Jr.
I never saw the guy.
How come Rowan is not Freddy the Turd?
Another turd? What is it with you Jewish people with the turd?
How come Rowan's not Freddy the Third?
I don't know. I didn't name him. He's not my son. His mother decided, his father decided to call him something else. I asked Giovanni, he has a boy coming too. I said, is he going to be a Frederick? No. Nobody likes my name. I don't even like my
It's because you don't
name.
know how to spell your name.
I spell my name 15 different ways because I don't like it. They used to call me Freddy the Frog. That was really a hit.
Well, it really kind of shocked me when I saw you online, and now I've friended.
I shocked at you.
And it was like Federico.
Federico.
All right, here's
Federico
our first
is on
Freddyism.
top.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
That's our first Freddyism. Michelle Spears, thank you very much.
That's not a Freddyism. Don't worry about it. And
More to
It's
come.
going to be a kid's favorite, because every father would have to read them it like you.
I am afraid of you already. Now, do you know my number
go
one
to the
curse
radio.
word? I don't care.
What?
Remember my number one curse word?
What?
You remember it? When I first met you, I told you it. Mama Luki Saka.
And on that, we're going to go to radio.
You don't remember
Stay
that?
tuned. We'll be back in 2 and 2, 95.3 FM 1470 AM. I can't even repeat that.
Mama
so
Luki Saka? There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't even think that's real.
It is real. Look it up.
Where do you hyphenate it?
At the second.
There we are.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Chris, put the video game controller down for a second.
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
And two.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control of my financial life now. That is pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million bucks. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Get it straight from the expert's mouth on Ask the Experts with host Steve O. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Download the new WNN app to your phone from your app store and never miss a top 1470 AM, 95.3 FM minute. The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You got a health question? I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimple, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis. And all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
What am I supposed to do by getting multiple supplements of vegetables each day? Relax. Amanda Williams here from Invite Health to tell you about a new product called Smart Serve. The USDA recommends 3 cups of vegetables per day, but if you're on the go, getting your vegetables can be a lot harder than you think. Each serving of Invite Smart Serve vegetable blend supplies 1 complete USDA serving of green leafy vegetables. That's right, 1 serving and you're done. Smart Serve provides the same vitamins and nutrients as 14 organic kale leaves, 4 organic spinach leaves, and
about mental health, your teen's anxiety, a friend's depression, or your neighbor's panic attacks. Talk about you. Each year, 1 in 5 adults will experience a mental health condition. Untreated, it can affect how you relate to others and your ability to function at work or with family. It can even affect your physical health. Learn the signs, because feeling better is possible, especially when you seek treatment early.
This Keeps Me Best community sharing message is brought to you by Talk 1470 WNN.
This is Talk 1470 WNN.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, cold, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
And welcome. So we have
That was for you.
an oldie but a goodie. Very
know why?
nice. Why?
Because of your big announcement you made on our first hour.
Big announcement.
Your big announcement you made, and you know what? You beat the odds and you did it your way. So I thought that was pretty serendipitous.
That song will always have a different meaning for me.
I know. But
We were we started our voyage at the beginning, and we were asked to move on. And we came to WNN 1470 and 95.3 FM. And when we played that song as our curtain call when we left the iHeart station.
yes, we did.
There wasn't a dry eye in the room, baby. Not a dry eye.
There never is with that song. But you had some big news today, and
Big
you are
news.
welcome, and then we'll announce your big news.
Big news. Today I am officially non-diabetic. And we are we're getting off of...
That's amazing.
We're getting off of
Can eat more
insulin.
than one chip now?
Any what?
Eat more than one chip.
Can you eat more than one chip?
No. We don't do that. We are not going to forget
going
where we came
backwards.
from.
Exactly.
We're going to stay clean. I'm going to up the game because I'm going to get involved in different things to do more exercise and start lifting weights and stuff like that. So I've decided to double down. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you're running good luck, you double down and you go.
But that one you truly did your way with a lot of help from East meets West. You had Dr. Hare and FAU doctors, and you had your coaches and Daphne and Heather and Leslie, and you name it, you had it, and you've got it, and here you are.
You know, when I was in the hospital, I had 16 doctors trying to figure me out. I said, good luck with that. And then Friday, I met the lady who's coming here tomorrow who says she's going to figure out my brain.
Well, that's just not going to happen.
Well,
That's just
good luck
scary.
with
Like,
that.
you should come back tomorrow if you want to figure out Freddy's brain.
It's scary. Good luck to that. But anyway, today's show is brought to you by
Airbiotics.
Airbiotics. And if you don't have this or you don't know what this is, you're under a rock somewhere.
Airbioticszone.com. You can get all the information. We've got Federico. I should actually turn Federico on. He'll clean the place up.
You got to plug them in.
I got to plug him in. He'll clean everything up.
It's funny because she sent me the data on this that I sent to Gio, but I gave this gizmo to Linda, and I went like this, and I says, go out and see people like it. She says, well, what am I supposed to put this in people's faces? I like to know what it does.
It's amazing. This is probiotics for environmental probiotics. I think I do it all the time. So it cleans your microphones.
That's not fair.
Why? You want some?
Because, you can't just do it for you. I do it this way.
You can have it your way. There you go. And now you know why I play the song. You
But
can
this
have
is-
it your way. It's always Freddy's way. You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And now that we are back live, thank you, Dawn, and thank you, Joe, and Comcast, and all the players that be. To
We
get
got
us
it
up
all.
and running, you can give us a call at 888-565-1470.
That's right. And we got to meet Peter. Was it Peter with the Bees? Or we got
Peter
to
was here last Monday with the Bees.
With the Bees, right.
And Elaine and Chris are here because they said we really need to appropriately brand our days. So today kicks off our Motivational Monday, right? So we've got Feng Shui, Motivational Monday, and the beautiful jewelry pieces from Katia Designs, because I think color and Feng Shui all go hand in hand. I got this beautiful piece from her last week when we were at Conscious Co-op. I know I'm like Mrs. T, but I love all my pieces. They all have meaning. You know what happened on Friday? I had all these pieces on, and they all got
You look
hot.
like Mrs. T.
Well, it doesn't matter what they look like. They got hot. And someone said it's because of all the energy. I don't know, it's either protective
Is that
shield or I'm
true?
giving the energy
I've
out.
heard that before, yeah.
Hold on to your mic.
I've heard that before. Sorry, yeah.
They got hot.
And maybe it's your own energies probably.
Or
there was
maybe,
a lot of
or maybe
energy
she
in
was
that room
holding,
Friday.
holding a cup of coffee by her neck,
No.
like this, and then I said, "That's why."
Maybe, I don't know.
But her jewelry is beautiful. And Catherine was on set with us a couple months ago with Deb Barcelone. Deb is like the greatest networker ever.
Who happens to be in Vegas?
She's in
Yeah,
Vegas celebrating her
celebrating.
40th wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary, Deb.
And how long is she
Happy
gonna be
anniversary.
out there?
She's coming back tomorrow.
40 years, I heard. It's 40 days she's gonna be out there.
40 days and 40 nights. No, that was what Moses did in Egypt. But anyway,
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
we're not going back to your nun story.
We're not.
We're going to keep going. So today, you guys, it's Motivational Monday. We've got Feng Shui. We've got Peter, is it Reese? Reese with us. He was here last week, and we're talking about what Peter does outside of the networking beast. And he says he's a Feng Shui consultant. And I have actually been looking for a Feng Shui consultant for about a month or two.
Okay, no,
And
I
I
got
have
no,
not been
no,
able to
wait a
find
minute.
one.
Wait, who in the right mind wakes up and says, "I need a feng shui consultant"?
Well, who said I was in
I mean,
my
that's
right
like
mind?
that's like saying, have you ever heard of that?
Wise
Let me
people-
have a feng shui
Wise-
consultant.
Wise people do.
And
Wise,
Someone with money.
and that's Dawn.
There you go.
Dawn has all the money.
And let me tell you why. Because we sit here with so much equipment and people bring things in all the time energetically, and books and coffee and flowers and equipment. And there's got to be a way to balance the electromagnetic frequencies of our equipment and the hope and dreams that we bring forward.
Therefore, I need a feng shui consultant.
Exactly. And here is Peter. And how about that?
There he is.
And he said, this is what he does. And I said, oh my gosh, I've been looking for
I
someone.
can't believe you can keep a straight face.
But that is an absolute true story.
I know
Feng
it's
shui
absolutely
is
true.
so important.
You know how I know it's true? Because she's not saying anything.
Does it make sense to you?
Of course it makes sense to her.
What happened?
I think
don't
it
like
makes
that.
perfect sense. You know, it's been around for...
Of course you do.
God knows how long. How long Feng Shui has been around?
Thousands and thousands and thousands of years.
So they
But you're-
must know...
it's-
that
Yeah, but
must
he's a
work.
consultant. How many people do you know that actually have that title? I've never met a consultant.
You know what?
have a lot of them.
I have looked
Really?
into Feng Shui myself more than once, you know. It is a very, very important, whatever surrounding you're in, either your home or business, you start reading on it, it's going to make a lot of sense to you.
Do you know you're looking for feng shui? You didn't look hard enough, so it's come to you.
See?
There's an old
Right.
expression from Brooklyn called beshert.
Yeah, I have another one, but I won't say it on the air.
Yeah, good, which means it was meant to happen.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
And that's pretty much how everything is meant to be in this
So
show.
wait a minute, is that like a Jewish or a Yiddish?
It's Yiddish.
It's Yiddish expression.
So is French?
Feng Shui is
Feng
not
Shui
Yiddish.
is it Yiddish?
No.
Because there seems to be a lot of Yiddishness
It's
in
Chinese. It's Asian.
in this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Feng Shui is Asian, but
Feng
shared
Shui
is
is
Yiddish.
Chinese, but most people's there's a version of Indian Feng Shui. Most people have a Feng Shui in their past, in their background, in their society, because it makes a lot of sense. Where we've shifted away from it is with our modern society, we've gone to strictly science, or I can build this building here and I'm going to build this building here, versus thinking about where you're placing the building or how you're placing it, do what you're doing in your home. The Feng Shui, as I practice it, is about taking what we have, dealing with what is, and adjusting it as slightly as possible, or largely, to make your home more comfortable, to make your energy
But does
better.
it change your life?
Oh, absolutely. It's changed mine.
Now, does it change? Well, you're a consultant. Of course,
Yes,
it
it
changes
changes your life because it changes your energy flow. You can either block your flow with wrong Feng Shui and wrong placement, or you can open up your flow and have appropriate placement and abundance come in.
We actually did that for our office. Remember how you placed our desk? She placed our desk
Yeah,
according to feng shui.
Listen, if you need this one when you're alive, she's gonna put the desk on top of your head.
Imagine if Elaine and I could run the
Freddy,
world.
let me just give you this. Let's speak of a desk. I mean, I work with clients in business, I work with clients in homes, and a lot of them had amazing results if they wanted to change.
Okay.
Now, that's the key here is...
You gotta want to change.
In anything else, you have to want it. You can bring me in, you can bring Elaine in, and you can say, I want to change my business, or I want to change my life, and we can give you all the advice and all the information and all the tools, and if you don't do it, it means you're not ready to change. Feng Shui, like anything else, is about being ready to change, and change is really, really hard.
But hold on, is it the change, or is it the front? I
Yes.
can't even pronounce this
Yes,
word.
it's
Yes.
both. It's the intent.
It's the intent. Everything that I work with a client on, everything I do for my own Feng Shui, is all about what's your intention?
Okay.
Why do you want this to happen? And what are you willing to change to have it happen? Maybe give up stuff. I work with a lot of people who are clutter freaks, and letting go of things is very hard. Letting go of old patterns, old habits. If you want love, and if you're looking for a relationship, what are you willing to change? Open up the space in your bedroom. Move your bed, perhaps. Add color.
Put a ribbon
here.
around your bed, things like that.
Right,
With
or
handcuffs on
add
the
color.
other end.
Change the color of your underwear.
Is there a
Change the cut.
Is
What?
there a feng shui for like wilder sex?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Yes, but that
I have
that's
an app. I have an app for that. I'll share that
There's
with
a
you.
function for
that's
wilder and
a
wilder
private
sex.
consultation.
I don't even want to go down that road because I mean, okay,
You know,
so
we had an app that did that.
no, we had an app that they said you can change the energy in the room. I also heard that if you put a pyramid over your bed, I seen all of that.
And that I don't work with that. I respect that. That you were talking earlier, about north, east, west, south. That's a very traditional school of feng shui. I practice feng shui as taught by His Holiness Professor Lin Yun, who was my teacher and my guide in feng shui.
Oh, so you went to school for this?
Oh yeah, I even have a big diploma and everything. Yeah, it's all framed. It's great.
No, so you just didn't learn this by reading. This is actually
No. I learned it by reading, by listening, by being taught by many masters, and taking in, and then translating it for my clients, because it has to be human friendly, has to be accessible, and has to be doable. Traditional feng shui said, well, if your zodiac sign, the Chinese zodiac sign, is this, then your door should be facing X way or Y way, northeast, southeast. But that doesn't work for our modern society. Very few people can build their house and have their door face exactly the way they want it to. Most of us buy a house.
Wait. You gotta slow down because I'm an old man. You gotta slow down. You're gonna tell me that the way your door is structured and pointing.
That's what way your house faces.
The way your zodiac sign
Okay,
is.
with feng shui, we look at if you have a home, if you have a house, all right, we look at.
Sit over here, grab a mic. I want you to hear this. Yeah, no, come over here. Grab a mic, because you're going to love this conversation.
That, for example, like if you put your bed in front of the window and then you welcome the sunrise.
It all depends. Welcome to sunrise is a wonderful thing, but it all depends on where the rest of the room. All right, you don't want to put your bed right in front of the door into your room. Feng shui, we start from the outside. If you own a piece of property, it's your house, your plot. How does the energy get into there? And that's where what we call the mouth of qi, and everything lays out from there. If you stand in your driveway, and if your driveway is straight into the property, well, that's the entrance to most people's houses. Unless it's in most of the communities there aren't walks directly from the street anymore. Right? So your driveway is the entrance of the mouth of qi, and the far left corner is your abundance corner. The far right corner would be your relationship or love corner. The center.
So are you saying there's more energy in those corners?
For that aspect of your life, not
So
more
wait
energy.
on, hold on. So if I go to another room, does the energy in the corners change in a different room?
Yes, because it can. We generally look at the house and the property, then we look at the house itself. Where's your front door? How does that entrance? Is it open? Is there space, there? My front door, I needed to open the space up because it opened in too tight. So I needed to open up to let more energy in. So I used a mirror. You have to open the space and draw energy in.
Is the door facing or exiting? What do you go
Well,
by?
the door actually opens outward, which is weird. But I found out that this is Florida.
It's a hurricane thing.
This is hurricane thing. It's like, okay.
My door opens inward.
All right. That's
Your
fine.
front door opens inside to your house?
That's an older
That's fine.
structure.
In Florida, your home,
It can't
your doors,
anymore.
when you open your front doors, they don't open out, they go
Dawn.
into your house?
In California, where I don't live.
No,
yes.
No, what?
He said up north.
Yeah, up north.
Everything blows in.
Yeah.
And all the doors up north. go
Well,
in.
then that's fine. However your door opens, as long as it opens cleanly and doesn't, isn't blocked or doesn't have things behind it that you're smashing into.
No, it's clean, but my door
That's
opens
fine.
to the east.
Okay, we have a question
The
before we
east
go to
doesn't
commercial
won't
break.
impact us other than you can see the sunrise from your front door.
All right, here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Well, someone wrote Ashley. Would blackout curtains for your bedroom be negative energy?
No, depending on how the light is. Blackout curtains are fine. It depends on what else is going on in the. If you have your windows sealed off and blackened, yeah, that's negative energy. That's a cell.
If you
That's a
seal
prison.
off the windows in black.
Yeah, and that becomes a prison energy.
With just the
But
curtains and
there's
you
the
open them
curtains
up?
over there because blackout curtains. If you're facing the sunrise, you don't want to get up that early. That's a smart thing to
Okay,
do.
I got a
That's
problem.
a smart thing to do. All right,
I got
hold
a
your
problem.
problem.
No,
We're
no,
going to
no,
go to
hold on.
commercial break. Hold your
It's
problem.
in
Okay,
production,
go.
everything is blacked out. So I'm going to have to
Well, now you know why we're having feng shui. We're going to rebalance the energy of our
There isn't
space.
even a window in this room.
Time. This is not your bedroom. Well,
It's not your bedroom.
Oh, it has to be your bedroom?
I hope this isn't your
Oh,
bedroom.
it's your bedroom. Okay, then I'm good.
All right,
Yeah,
we're going to
what-
go to commercial break. When we come back, more with feng shui, positive energy, Lelaine and Chris.
And keep writing in.
And
I'm
designs.
just
We got
like
lots of
you. I have
questions.
100 questions.
We'll be right back.
You getting all this?
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy,
name's
our
Leslie
professional
Carmen, and
team
I'm the founder
specializes
from
in
Carmen
finding the
Care
best
Laser here in
alternative
Boca
laser
Raton.
therapy
We've done
treatments
so
for
many
your
treatments.
painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe. Motivational, mystical,
Do you
Color
chant?
Monday.
Does he chant? Do you chant?
I meditate and I do some chanting, but I don't. That's not the strongest part of that. I have a different spirituality.
This is amazing stuff.
Yes.
See, I knew you would like it.
Right?
It is.
And I
it's very
understand how the feng
interesting.
shui works in the house, right? So you walk in and the center of your home is your family and this
Well,
yellows.
the center of your
and-
home is your health. Your center of your home is family because that's your home. But the center of any space is health. The way it breaks down according to the Bagua, which is our map, and the Guas are areas or divisions, is standing in the mouth of Chi. The far left is abundance or wealth. The center is your fame, your reputation. The far right is relationships, love, passion, mixed with passion, a little bit of red going into there, also it's all pink. Then going down to the right is family and future. Down the lowest part of the square is, oh my goodness, helpful people, yeah. Then career, then knowledge and spirituality, then family, your past, your natal family, and new growth. And in the center is the most important part, which is health, the health of the family and the health of yourself. And that would be anywhere from the property to the house. Again, everything's fit. How do you walk in the front? How do you walk in the door? So we look at it at three levels. If I do nothing else, we look at the property, if you own the house, or if you're in a house, the house itself, and then the master bedroom. Those are the three critical things. And then we get in even one layer more, the bed itself.
Well, hold on a second before we go to the bedroom. I'm more interested in how is it that business owners, right? And here you're looking at three individuals who have different businesses. How do they make this work for them?
Oh, you look at any space, an office, a truck, a boat, whatever it would be, any space can have the principles of feng shui applied to it.
But look at our space, because our door is so not anywhere where we go.
Well, one of the things we'd have to do is to take a look at it, and I didn't.
Build a door.
But is, no, 99.9% of the time, we can work with what is and make adjustments. Some of them are strong, some of them we need tools like chimes and crystals and things, or color we would add. Only twice in all the years I've been practicing feng shui and working with people have I ever suggested somebody ever move from their house.
Move from their house?
Yeah, ghosts.
Twice?
Oh, they were
You're
spirits.
getting a studio?
They were spirits. I don't think so. I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
This used to be a what?
This used to be a spa.
An Indian burial ground.
Oh, a spa.
What alien?
Indian
burial ground.
Is that true?
Well, that's why I would have a hard time with the idea of prisons being turned into hotels, and funeral homes being turned into hotels or doctor's offices, because your environment absorbs the chi or energy, and if there's that much negative, very hard that you can clear spaces, you can do energetic clearings, whether it be smudging or with chimes, many different ways of clearing. But the more negative, then the more ingrained the energy is, like on a burial ground and things like that. That stuff is there, and it impacts you every second of every day that you're in that space.
You laugh about that. My parents' house is truly built
on a burial ground,
which is why it's been for sale for a little while.
Yeah, well, a lot of times, when you're walking into a space, a home or whatever, an office, if it feels good. If it feels good, then it's pretty good feng shui. If it feels bad and you're not comfortable enough to sit down and hang or whatever, and you want to get out, well, that's negative feng shui, and that can be easily fixable. Like you were saying, getting rid of the plant in front of the door, let some energy in, which was exactly what I had to do. When I had my feng shui consultation with one of my teachers when I was studying, we had this big planter. And then I had to negotiate with my wife, because she's the gardener, about getting it like half keg, when they cut sawed in half, and right on the front steps. And we got rid of it. It was like, I won't say hurricane down here, but it was like a tornado of wind and energy just flowing in, and things that we knew to do started to get done.
All right, but let me ask you a different question. Individual people, because we're talking about things like doors and bedrooms and things. I'm more interested in knowing about individual people. And when I met her, something about what she does to me is the trick here. It isn't so much, there are pieces, and it's funny because I have this piece, and if it doesn't speak to me, and we've met a few times, and I said this to her, I says, if it doesn't, when I touch it, if it doesn't speak to me, I don't get involved with that piece. But I'm talking about individuals. Does she have something to do with what's going on with these pieces?
Absolutely.
Her energy, right? Which is why I thought it was the perfect to bring her forward.
She imbues everything she doesn't do any. She does not have a piece that she doesn't like or even love. Why would she give you something that she didn't love? It's the same thing that Lelaine and I were talking about your branding and your marketing. It's all about where your heart is. Are you doing what you love? Then you can connect and create people. That's chi. That's energy.
Yeah, but she makes all these 200
and she
pieces.
puts all of her energy goes into
Yes,
it.
but for me, it was picking the piece
That spoke to you.
that spoke
That
to me.
spoke to you.
Spoke
It's-
to you.
So
And you know
you
what
felt
she,
it.
and what she did for me on Friday, she said, take the pieces you like. And I tried all the different beads, and I
You
liked
look like
these
Mrs.
beads, but I
T.
didn't like the tassel. But I loved this emblem, this shape. And actually, I had on this shape on another piece I had on Friday also, but it was all crystallized.
Wasn't there a movie with that shape?
With this shape? There could have been.
Yeah, there
So
was.
she took this piece off of another necklace and put it on one, so I could have all the pieces that spoke to me, as you said,
I think that
in
was
one
the
necklace.
emblem of the secret.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that was the emblem of the,
Well,
of the
I
secret.
free curved it, so.
Because
I
I
thought
had this, and then
the
on Friday I
secret
had the
is
same
the
piece
wax,
on.
the wax stamp.
Oh, it's
The
the
secret?
it's this
Oh, no,
type of
I
circle.
meant the secret about self-improvement. There was a big movement.
The book,
yeah.
yeah,
Secret.
yeah, it has the stamp and wax.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does? Okay. No.
And the
Like
funny
a
thing
letter.
is, I had that
Yeah.
pink piece on that was almost the same shape,
Yeah.
but it was all druzy inside. I guess this is my shape, whatever that means.
But that's a unique gift that you have, and it touches people differently. It's like when
Absolutely.
you were sitting there, I see you differently. When you came over to the right,
You
that
wanted,
whole energy
you wanted to
disappeared.
connect. You wanted to connect with me and communicate with me directly, which is why you said sit here. And then I moved over there, and you said it's not working anymore. And I agree. There was too much interference. It's the same thing with feng shui and opening the entrance to the door, opening the entrance to your heart,
And paying attention.
and paying attention to it. You know, you resonated with that piece.
yes,
I work with clients, and I work with myself. You know, when my wife and I have been married for a long time, and I'm truly blessed. But one of the things is, you know, for our 10th anniversary and our 20th anniversary, we got her diamonds that were, you know, antique diamonds, you know, at a wonderful store in Manhattan. But one of the things I needed to do is hold it to see what was there any residue left in that. Antiques can be very, very troublesome.
Yes.
You know, because if there's a lot of anger, that's why
They
they have
carry a lot of
the cursed
energy.
diamonds and things
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
They absorb that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But if there's good energy or it's clean, then it becomes, you make it your own.
it's funny because your parents again fall into that whole energy stuff with the thousands of things that they have going on.
Oh my gosh, you remember that diamond ring I wore?
Yep.
And I even sent Sarah spiritual that day upside down.
Yep.
And everyone looked at me and said, what is going on?
Where did it come from and everything else?
And
had a
I knew
story.
every time I wore this ring, things went upside down. But it just wasn't in my mind they went upside down until you and Sarah Spiritual said, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I knew it was that ring. That ring has
That's
not been
crazy.
worn again. It's been packed away. But it was from generations of people wearing this diamond wedding band.
Yeah.
And it no longer is worn. It's packed away. It's put
It-
away.
It blocked the love chi that
Yeah.
you have, because you've been married for how long now?
Almost 30 years.
Nice. So I have a year on you at this point, but it's the love chi. And as I'm
On
saying
two,
this,
the game.
and I said that the smile that you just had,
On two.
thinking about that,
Trying
is
to-
awesome. And that's how we read the people, and that's
Yeah.
how your
Not too
chi
much.
interacts with your home. Is people create a space around them that reflects who they are at this moment, where they are at this moment. And they can either block their progress or open it up themselves up to progress. And my job, my hope, my prayer when I work with people is that they open to the concept of changing things, to open and bring things into good things into their lives that have been blocked or they've been stagnant. You know, we have a huge problem in this country about stuff. No other country in the world has an entire industry built on storage places for stuff that I'm never ever going to see and touch again.
I call it Chazarai.
Yeah, but you know, again, I got so many mixed emotions about this. During the Roman Empire, all they worried about was stuff. But a stuff during the Roman Empire was a gold brick, or it was a diamond disc because it was a different time, and they didn't appreciate the things they have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these two I met, and it's really funny because when they're together, there's a different bond that I get from them.
Oh, totally.
And when they're separate, it's a whole different world.
They vibrate off each other.
Exactly. You
They
got the yin
connect-
and the yang, these two.
I guess.
And you can see the way they look at each other.
The yin and the yang.
Yin and the yang.
Upside
Yin
down
and the yang.
backwards.
And neither the yin nor the yang, neither is a negative. You know, it's all about the balance. If you look at the yin and yang symbol, there's always darkness in the light and light in the darkness, because nothing is ever absolute. It leaves you open totally to change, and also it flows. Sometimes you're darker, sometimes you're lighter. That's life. But your chi, if you constantly being open to it and opening to just letting the sun shine in. There's one of the things that I practice and I teach is there's a standing quick meditation about literally letting the sun shine into you to cleanse you and just fill you up with new chi.
Catherine, you do this. It makes me think of the crystals that you put on, right? Because you were talking about crystals in your home, and I guess it's to vibrate energy as well as mirrors. That's a crystal.
That's a crystal.
It's like a disco ball crystal. And then
no,
Catherine,
they're even bigger.
And you've got the crystal. See, these are hot again.
Yeah.
And then you've got the crystal that people
what
can
are you
wear.
doing to the jewelry?
Feel how hot this is.
This is
fire.
She's totally unpassionate.
No, it's not hot.
It
But
is
then
to
you
her.
have the crystals
There's
for
there's a
people to wear.
vibration that goes between
Yeah, she
her.
vibrates okay.
Yeah, on a whole nother
Well, you
level.
know, it's funny you said that. I have a new puppy now, and I've been taking her outside in the backyard.
Down 3.
And I started doing it barefoot.
Okay.
And it feels completely different. And even if the grass is wet, or usually in the morning night, it's just the energy is totally different than if you were walking out and wearing flip flops or sneakers.
You're
just
separating
walking
yourself.
and you're in sort of just feeling that energy going right
Mhm.
through you, right through your feet.
Absolutely.
So that must be similar to what you're talking about.
It's exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Because the energy, it's a cycle. It's not a cycle. It's a.
You're connected to the
you're
earth.
You're connecting, but you're also sharing back and forth. One of the things of letting all that the sun clear all the negative buildup that you have, and we all have that. It's a crazy world out there, and flowing into the earth is not a negative to the earth. The earth feeds on that negative energy. It's like what breaks down and then creates life again, because the earth is the mother that way, and it also feeds you back. It's like a tree with roots.
Well, let me ask you a question. I mean, the Earth is one of 9 planets? Is Pluto a planet again?
No.
No.
It's not a planet yet?
No, but they
No,
discovered
it's
they
a-
discovered another one. I think that might be.
Anyway, so there's
Exoplanet.
It should never have been classified as a planet.
Hector's your fact checker.
Okay.
Checker.
So let me ask you, if all the planets, or the 9, 10, 12, I don't care what it is, of all the planets, here we sit, right, in this planet, who has the perfect chemicals, composition, formula
human
for
life.
life, where we're all sitting here having the conversation, talking about this. This is why I don't agree. I don't agree with something blocking. I don't agree with manifestation. I don't agree with any of that. Sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry.
And I know you don't believe
Hold
in
on.
manifestation. I know you don't.
Let me finish.
This
Let me
has nothing to
finish
do with
my thought.
manifestation. What we're talking about.
Hold on. I don't believe in any of these things, but let me tell you why. I believe that this has happened, and we have to catch up. I think that the problem is that we don't see things as they happen, unless, number one, you got to get a consultant. You got to find somebody to show you happiness. Somebody's got to
happiness.
tell you, hey, look, Dawn, you have beautiful nails today, but you should analyze that you have beautiful nails every day.
Well, I'm thinking if we probably put a crystal back there in that corner,
And
it
it
would
begins.
change the light.
And it
Or if
begins.
we put something here, a mirror, to open up the room.
But I don't think that's going to make it light. I think it's going to make it look pretty.
Not light.
I think
it's
you're
about balancing
saying
the
that
energy.
because maybe you haven't it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you know how certain things come to your life that you haven't really paid attention to before, but all of a sudden it comes and it feels just right.
Yes.
It's like that, you
Yes.
know.
Well, think, you're-
the same as
I'm trying to catch
you
up.
taking care of yourself. Now, 10 years ago,
I wasn't.
you had a completely different mindset.
That's right. But
So-
but 10 years ago, would I have arrived to today?
Yeah.
Because did it happen? Is it happening? And will it happen?
Well, look, you broke your necklace this morning.
Yes.
Who was already scheduled to come on the show today?
She was.
And what does she have? What
A
does
necklace.
Catherine have? Necklaces. Not only does she have the necklaces, she has the male rope chain that you always used to wear on your
Yes.
other Buddha.
Yes.
And she happened to be coming today.
But you see, I don't think it was manifest. I think it happened
meant to
and I
be.
caught up.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
you caught up.
Then you look. It's for opposite sides of the mirror.
Okay. There's an opposite side to a mirror?
Always, yeah.
Oh, is there?
Actually, we use double-sided mirrors at times, but that's next step up.
The funhouse mirrors is what we need in here.
But what's the great thing about feng shui or any kind of energy work, if you create it within the environment, is you create the environment. You don't have to believe in it if you're going to be walking into the space and just feeling the effects of it. You know, it's why working with businesses and stores and things, their clients don't know that this has happened, or they might, whatever, but they're going to feel the effect.
Right.
You can, if you change something in your house and you don't believe it's going to work, well, guess what? Probably won't work.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, I want to talk about structuring businesses, right? Everyone wants a successful business and to be abundant, even if you have a home-based business, the room that you're using. 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
I am crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchy.com/Liz SANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you feel tired? Do you feel that your energy is stuck? Are you just existing on autopilot? Are you ready to rise and shine to your fullest potential? At Rise and Shine Holistic Arts, I help you awaken and activate your highest self. Contact me at 619-249-3157 or Rise and Shine Holistic Arts on Facebook. Rise and shine to your yes, your excellent self.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time. Want your bell?
No, you took it.
I took your bell.
Where the hell is everybody?
At a Brooklyn Cafe on Motivational Monday. So what do you think? Do you like this Motivational Monday kickoff?
Of course, I drink motivation.
You drink motivation.
Are you sure her mic is on?
She drinks motivation.
What did you do?
I drink and eat motivation every morning.
You drink and eat motivation. You are one scary person, you know that? Does she get up every morning like that, full of energy?
You're right. She's hard to wake up in the morning.
Is she? I thought she was a morning person.
No, never.
No.
I'm an afternoon person.
Is her mic on?
She's an afternoon person. She's hilarious, though. You should see the texts we get. We're going to create the Freddy Vernacular Dictionary. It's going to be the coffee table book to pair with our bag of Brooklyn Cafe coffee. All Freddyisms. The Freddyisms.
I'm just going to let you hang out there because I ain't doing it. And am I wearing a Speedo for the cover? Is that what we're doing?
Should you
on
wear a
the beach?
Speedo for the cover, Lelaine?
Yeah, why not?
She says yes.
Even my son says, "Oh, Dad, that'd be fantastic." I says, "You do
We're
it."
going to monetize you, Freddie.
Come on, Freddie, show the
Take it
post-diabetic
easy.
body.
Take it
You
easy.
just hit that thing. Show
Take
that
it easy,
body.
there, consultant. Take it easy.
The Freddie Speedo.
I bought a Speedo bathing suit, but it's not a Speedo. It's a regular bathing suit, and made by Speedo.
It's a start.
It's a start.
He's
That's right.
already embracing it. Slowly, gradually, like.
It's technically a Speedo, but not a Speedo, if you know what I mean.
New guy thinks you're funny.
We need more Kyle, but
We
that's
need
new
more
guy.
Speedo. It's Jacob.
It's new guy. Yeah, and I didn't even know Jacob was coming today.
You never
Did
know
you
who's
tell?
coming.
Didn't he say Friday? I see you Friday.
I said I'd see you Monday.
I
Oh,
said,
did
see
you?
you Monday.
I thought Monday was a Friday.
Oh, okay.
Monday, Friday.
I thought today was Friday.
I want to talk to Catherine because we haven't really got a chance to talk about what you create. And as Freddie was saying, you create things. It's not just what you create; it's the energy that you put into your creations.
Thank you for saying that, and you're absolutely right. Since I started doing it, it has become such a personal journey for me because each of my pieces, the bronze pieces that I create, I have a pretty design in the front, and then I put messages in the back, and the words like love and trust and peace and belief, something that we can all use, and maybe we need that day. And so when women, and I brought these necklaces because out of everything that I make, this is probably one of my most popular items, because this particular necklace can be worn 3 different ways. So
Small, medium, and large.
you
Pretty
can
much.
wear it long like this, and it's also which is really cute. I had 2 shows this week, and that's how I knew. Like women, probably 85 of my purchases were from these necklaces, and when you wear it long like this, little crystal. This is actually amethyst, and I use a quartz also stone for this. When you walk, sometimes it makes a little clicking sound, and it's actually kind of cool because it reminds you of the message, that is on the back of it. So
If
it
I could
becomes
just say that that's not a clicking sound to me, that's a chiming sound.
or a chiming sound.
It's a chiming
yeah.
sound because it could be a negative.
It-
It's click.
it's a- yeah.
That's sweet.
And thank you. And so it's almost like you're wearing that, and all this stuff it just kind of comes to me. And as you're wearing it, and that word that is in the back, and when you have that little charming sound, it a little reminder of that, to bring it back. And then you can also, I don't know where the camera is, so I'm just kind of playing this.
You're over here too.
Okay, and then you can split it in half, and you can wear it with either a crystal on the top or the necklace.
Like you have on now, so it's it looks like 2
so
necklaces.
you can wear it long. You can wear this as a choker. Yours really, because it comes with this double-sided clasp that you can put anywhere you want and basically make it into
You can recreate
whatever
your own
design-
necklace.
Yeah, so whatever you're wearing that day, either maybe a V neck or
And the way you
round-
have everything strung, they're each individually knotted between each bead, like you would a fine strand of pearls.
Yeah, these are really fun because these are crystal glass beads, and then I also work with a lot of gemstones like your necklace. And finally, this is also a kind of cool item. It's a recycle. I found this from this African store. They have different African beads, like really really cool, just with so much personality. But I was drawn to this. A recycled glass beads, that they look like they're 1,000 years old, and they come in all different colors. So these bracelets also have been very popular. I just wanted to bring a few items. So yeah, and thank you for inviting me. Thank you for liking my stuff, because I do. I put I feel like there's a piece of me in every piece that I create.
There is a piece of
it
you.
It makes me so happy, So when I get responses from people, like I had, at Conscious Co-op this week, and then I had a fundraiser yesterday, and then today I'm getting messages from people like, I really love my, necklace or this, and it's just like,
Your pieces are great. When I called her Friday after I saw her, because we were trying to see what goes well with Peter coming, and she says, I was just thinking about you 3 seconds ago.
Yeah,
And
that
literally,
was
it was me
really
dialing
strange.
the phone, right?
It's really bizarre.
I know, catch up. I already did it, right?
See?
Catch up. It was, well, I did. It was in my head. She and I
I'm not saying
connected
nothing
in our
between you and
heads.
Superwoman over there. The whole weekend was like
Wonder
a joy.
Woman.
Wonder Woman, Superwoman. Do you know what goes on on the weekend with?
No, I don't know.
They're talking about all sorts of strategies and different things. And
Well, here's the thing. Instagram changed their logarithms, right?
Yeah, they did.
Facebook changed their logarithms.
Yes.
So within 30 seconds, you can gain 15 followers and then lose them. And I mean, it's you just refresh it and they're up and down. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
So how do you grow a
They made it a lot
business?
difficult. Like, so we've been learning up on the new changes a lot.
now, recently, they went to a smaller logarithm by removing things in there that aren't real people. It's called like the fake news. It's the fake IDs, the fake, and some of the.
Yeah.
So if you have a whole bunch of that in your repertoire, I guess they remove it.
Well, they said the people that are following a lot of people so that they get a lot of follows back, those are being removed.
What?
Does that make sense?
No.
Like
they're in Instagram jail or something.
Instagram. So if you go and you follow 1,000 people, because you want 1,000 people to follow you right back,
Right.
those are the ones that are being removed.
Well, then I'm in trouble because I got 5,000.
I know.
And everybody says, "Can you remove somebody?" So I says, "Okay."
Lelaine did. She couldn't friend you because you had
I know.
5,000
I
friends.
removed one. I says, "You got to go quick because I get like I got like 25 people that want to jump down, on and they can't follow me."
I just followed you yesterday. I got an invite from you, and
Yes,
you said,
because
follow me.
I made room.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm honored now.
Now, why is it that they only do 5,000?
I don't know,
What kind of
just
magic number is this?
Something they came up with. That,
And how do you get around that? Can you get around that?
no.
You just have to convert your profile into. You can convert your profile into a business page.
I did that too. That's why it's Federico, and Freddy. I got like 3
And your
aliases.
phone name
But
is
then they're
different.
no longer friends. They're just.
Yeah, they're just.
They just
followers.
manage.
Yeah,
they just
followers.
follow you,
Yeah.
which is really
And
stinky.
they also don't allow you to make another account, like a second one.
Yeah, why not?
It's against their rules now.
This is what I mean. We
It's
live
a
in a
whole-
world of
it's
rules.
a whole business just in social
media is not your friend, but it's just like you just have to use it as a tool to grow your business, to reach a different demographic that can get to know you, and then that's when you transfer them into a different medium where you're in control, like your email list.
So then we have to change strategies because Facebook and Instagram
Not our friends.
are not your only way of doing business, right? Like I look at her pieces and to me, wavelengths are in degrees, 1 degree, 2 degree, all the way up to whatever the last degree is. And each one of her pieces to me represents another degree that will channel somebody's
Energy.
Thank you very much.
We share a brain.
So she would have to do endless amounts of, what's a better word that I'm looking for? She has to sort of put it out there for different people to touch.
Yeah.
I notice at Conscious Co-op, you notice how everybody comes and they go, I want to get this. So I picked the piece that I wanted.
Someone bought it right out from under you.
And somebody who came to me, and I was nice, she says, that's the one I wanted. So I said to her, why didn't you buy it? She says, I have to think about it. Well, you slow, you blow. But she's a friend. And she went back to the table, and I don't know what she did with her magic pen. She came back and she bought it, yes?
She told me, she said, Freddie told me I should buy this piece. And she did.
And and that's the thing actually, because I'm new at this business. I started not that long ago, and up until now I have been doing events. And when I do events, it works out really well because I interact, and it's a different. And plus people probably feel my passion about it, and I explain things, and also they can sort of feel it and look at it, and they turn it around. Now to do it on
social media.
I started, I've been. It's definitely not easy to get that through on the social. I mean, that's a lot of work, and you have to write. So here it's not just pictures. You have to communicate and somehow pass that energy through that, and it's completely different game,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So much work,
But for you, you have to feel it, touch it. That's why I had 10 necklaces on the other day. I needed to try them on to see how they felt and the energy. Some got hot, some didn't, the way they fell, how we put them apart, all of that.
You know, if you can feel people's energies when they come to you, you will close 90% of everybody that comes over. But the uniqueness about what I think that you do is that the missing part, that is in the sale. Again, you know, I'm a little nuts.
You did a natural scarcity and urgency trigger that made her buy it. That was a natural.
No, Freddie said I was gonna buy it. There was no urgency. I wanted it. It spoke to me.
And then she also wanted it, didn't it? Didn't
You
she?
created a demand wave.
Yeah, that's
There you go. I just say, live boldly. Live boldly. Happy Monday, everyone. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you for your patience and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. AM 1470, with more of what you need to know.